In today's video, we're going to conclude our review of the role-based access control roles that are available in the Nerdio Manager for WVD. And today's topic is the reviewer role that has full read-only access to all aspects of the WVD deployment. So we're going to start in our Nerdio Manager for WVD screen, logged in as a WVD admin, which is the only role that can make changes to role assignment. And we're going to go to users and roles here on the left. And we see here that the NMW user is now been given the reviewer role on the Acme Corp production tenant. Let's take a look at how this looks from an end user perspective. Okay, so here is what the end user would see. So we are logged in as an NMW tester account. We are only seeing the one tenant where we're given the reviewer role. And you see all the options and all of the settings look exactly the same as they would for a WVD admin. However, if we go in, for instance, into desktop images and we try to power on an image and click OK, what we'll notice is that reviewers cannot make any changes, and you will not be able to take any actions inside of the environment. So you'll be able to go in and look at everything and be able to see what all the various settings are, but you'll be reminded throughout that reviewers cannot make changes. So for instance, if we wanted to make some changes to this screen and click OK, we would be greeted with that message as well. So we can go into WVD tenants, we can click on the tenant name, we can see all of the configuration options, we can go into manage auto scale, but any changes we try to make would be prevented because we're only a reviewer. Now, you may ask, what is the purpose of having a reviewer role that has access to everything but cannot make any changes? And this is something that we've created in response to requests from customers who want to use this type of a role in two different contexts. One is to be able to demo a WVD environment, maybe by a sales team, maybe by somebody who wants to illustrate how the Nerdio Manager for WVD works, be able to safely delegate to someone full access to the environment, but prevent them from being able to make changes to not disrupt a configuration. So that's scenario number one. Scenario number two, this may be given to a security team or somebody else who's doing an assessment of the product and trying to figure out what an exposure there may be in having a WVD environment deployed, or just really trying to review and understand the configuration. So you're able to give someone like that access to the environment, but without giving them the ability to make changes and disrupt users or be able to provision new capacity if it's not necessary. So today's video concludes our review of role-based access in Nerdio Manager for WVD. The 5 roles that we looked at are WVD admin, which is the primary user that can do everything and make changes throughout the product, the desktop admin, the help desk user, end user who can manage their own sessions and personal desktops, and finally the reviewer, which is what we looked at today. Looking forward to seeing you in future videos.